U.S. President Barack Obama has praised Africa's economic and business potential in a speech in Nairobi on the first full day of his visit to Kenya. Africa is on the move. People are being lifted out of poverty, incomes are up, and the middle class is growing, he told a business summit. He later visited a memorial for those killed in the 1998 U.S. Embassy bombing. His schedule includes security talks with Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta. The trip, which started on Friday, has been described as a homecoming by Kenyan media. It is Mr. Obama's first visit as president to the country where his father was born. Crowds cheered Mr. Obama's motorcade as it traveled from the airport. His first appearance in Nairobi on Saturday morning was presiding over the opening of a global entrepreneurship summit. Africa needed to be a future hub of global growth, Mr. Obama told young entrepreneurs and business people, adding that governments had to ensure that corruption was not allowed to flourish. He said Kenya had made incredible progress since his last visit. "When I was here in Nairobi 10 years ago, it looked different from what it looks today," he said. Later, Mr. Obama visited the Memorial Park on the site of the U.S. Embassy where 213 people were killed in an Al-Qaeda truck bombing in 1998. 12 Americans and 34 local embassy workers died in the blast on the same day the U.S. Embassy in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, was targeted, killing 11 people. Survivors attended as he laid a wreath. Security is tight for Mr. Obama's visit, with about 10,000 police officers deployed in Nairobi, major roads closed, and U.S. military planes patrolling overhead. Security and Kenya's counter-terrorism efforts are likely to dominate Mr. Obama's talks with President Kenyatta. Kenya has been targeted by the militant Somalia-based Islamist group Al-Shabaab, which killed at least 67 people in an attack on Nairobi's Westgate shopping complex in 2013. The group also staged an attack on the university in Garissa, northern Kenya, earlier this year, in which 148 people died. Although trade and security are featuring strongly in Mr. Obama's visit, he has also pledged to deliver a blunt message to African leaders about gay rights and discrimination.